Hello. We have a game with our lizards versus undead. Quite a bit more team value than us. So I suppose... suppose we'll, you know, get a wizard out of it. Or maybe we look and see... Oh, sorry. Maybe we'll look and see how much we get and what their team looks like. Wizard feels like a good option, but there may be something else as well. Like I know they've got that Slibbly guy. 330, we got plenty of cash. Let's see, okay, we got some mean, whites, fairly regular mummies, just a little bit of guard. Cool. Tackle zombie. Okay, how are they doing? 940. Alright, what have we got in the way of special players? So yeah, you got Slibbly for 250. Strength 4, block, guard, stand firm. Pretty good. Pretty good. Then I guess you've got the stab guy. That doesn't feel necessarily amazing. We've got a leap, extra long legs. Wow, that guy's kind of cool. We've got an Agi 4, another Agi 4 with leap. Very interesting. 250. Got helmet. Okay, let's imagine that we took a wizard. That leaves us 180. Can't afford... Oh, we can afford this guy. Lodge step. He's not bad. I think we're going to go with that. It's tricky. I kind of want to take the Agi4 one or the Saurus, but they don't have claw. They don't have tackle on the mighty blow. So between the wizard and the Agi4, maybe we can get that ball free and cause some problems. We'll see. I'm sure he'll be fouling us every chance he gets, so... that is a thing. And we will go on defense. Hey Dweebo, how's it going? Got a tough match here. So we'll see how it goes. 2 randos on the bench, that's good. He's got 3 bench, wow. Tough match, good team, good player, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, I don't feel as bad about this matchup as I would with some other teams, but even so, I mean, he's 940, and his team's in a pretty good place. But we do have the wizard, the Agi4, and this this guy who I'm not bringing for stab. I'm bringing him for his utility of blood step and whatnot. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll give it our best shot. And you know, in some ways we outstrength him. Obviously he has some good aspects, but he's only got the guard on the mummies, so if they get locked down, you know, he's having to come up against strength 4. if I lose, I'm not going to feel too bad about myself because this team has played, what, 13 games and we've played 4, so we're a little behind the curve. Not the ideal start, but he's probably going to fall over anyway. He's probably about to get blocked down by this guy. Just full on piling on all over the place. Be a scary team to face with, I don't know, elves, probably. I mean, there's aspects of it I don't mind, but the 2 whites are pretty scary. They're gonna eat up your line players pretty fast. Yeah. You know, I mean, this team is obviously, once it hits a couple of nasty Chaos or Chaos Dwarf teams, it's gonna be in problems, but, we're not the biggest threat to it. So no foul, but he's just... I think this is just to try and protect his front here. Rather than foul, because who's he going to foul with? Yeah, he doesn't have anybody to foul with. Downside to playing with all your ghouls on the field, you really don't have that many zombies. Yeah, it's true. It's not really anybody that we want to hit right now. I suppose, you know what, the stab might actually... If we can isolate some of the ghouls away from the tackle, this guy could do some work on the ghouls. I hadn't really considered that, but yeah, it's an interesting thing. I guess we are going to get them up. Don't really have a great... I suppose I could go and try and hit this guy. I'd rather be using the block, but, you know, it's not available right now. If we could get rid of the tackle, obviously that would be pretty huge. I think we're just going to run these guys back for a minute. No, I brought him because he had blodge. That makes sense. I honestly forgot about the ghouls. I kind of got drawn in by the whites, if I'm being honest. But the fact that he's so slow and easy to pin down means, yeah, maybe we'll try that. Is this going to be a blitz? No, just bringing in the guard so you can make this hit. Where's the blitz going to be? I guess this guy is going to blitz this guy, I imagine. Yep. Hang on. Yeah, he's going to do it from this angle. Then he could one dice this guy. I imagine he'll pile on if he needs to. I guess that's the downside to piling on, is you don't have the... Okay, looks like he's going to one dice it anyway. Okay, so what can we hit here that's worth hitting? You're getting up. You're staying down. That's unfortunate. Could have used that guard quite a lot there, because now we're not looking too great on anything over here. I think the mummies aren't worth trying to deal with here. I think for the moment we just hit the school. Knock him over, that's quite nice. So we get though. Trying to decide if I want to stand this guy up. If I stand him up, I think he's going to try and work a seraph. Would moving these guys in make that not worth thinking about? I don't think so. I think he would still try it. So I think we're actually going to leave him down for a turn. Nice against. Could bring in 3 skinks to make it a... Let's do that. So that should be... Oh, I guess we could do this, actually. No dice there. And that means we got nothing here, because we got guard on both sides. Well, that didn't work out, but... Obviously, having our croc stand up would have been preferable there, but... You win some, you lose some. I imagine we'll see it. I wouldn't be surprised to see the 3 dice on the skink try and get this skink gone. Gets the power. Follow up on the pylon. Oh, that's nice. I rolled a 3 and a 2. Wow. I think if I'd got up here, we would have seen a blitz here, a push here, and I guess we might have been able to block it, actually. I might bring in the Agi 4 a little closer behind the gang, just in case a wizard opportunity presents itself. Are we going to see a foul on the Crocs this turn? I'm feeling like we are. Feeling like this guy's going to come in for a foul once he's moved everything else out of the way. Oh, you followed that. I didn't expect the follow there, because I thought he was going to try and get the extra assist in. Oof, brutal. Well, I gotta say, game kind of did us dirty there. Knocked him over before we even started playing, and then yeah, never gave him back to us. I kind of want to foul this guy. We kind of need some counter luck here. Oh, we got sent off, so that's not entirely paid off. It's half paid off though, I suppose. But we are now down 2 to... Well, we're down 1, effectively. That's a good one to get rid of, though. That's why I hate fouling undead, because they're so unlikely to actually remove them. Like, on a permanent basis. But yeah, this is very much just embracing the bash side of undead here, right? He's not really trying to play for position in any way. Guess he's relying on getting that later. That's interesting. Alright, alright. If he'd put him here, I would have done the fireball, honestly. I think we're going to go for a blitz stab here. Just a stun. Not terrible though. Disappointing, if I'm being honest. It's definitely a cat and mouse right now. It's a little midge that we must have let in earlier, floating around here. Just going after the source with the pylon. I guess the theory is it's gonna work soon. And there it goes. Wow. Kinda killing our team here. If we're being honest. Is that another minus movement? Yeah. And there's not a ton we can do about it because the whites are so maneuverable and he just sort of... you know, he's able to get 1 or 2 hits on it, even without the other guy now. We're looking a little beleaguered here. Thinking about the reroll there. We will get stabbed next turn, that's nice. Pow. This might be the turn to wizard, because... No. Oh, maybe. Oh, he's got stand firm. I don't think it is. No good. Could go base the ball, I suppose. Okay, let's see what he does with this. There's plenty to think about here. Mummies are free, of course. So they have some agency, but we do have 2 players on the ball, 1 each side, so that's awkward, at the very least. This school is also free. But we have based a lot of other players. Gets the skank. Injures him. A merciful, no long-term effect. I thought he was going to try and chain him out. I imagine he's going to try and dodge off here, so he's just putting this in as a safety net. Maybe he's just going to leave him there. No. This is tricky, honestly. Stab being useless. Let's see, what have we got here? That's nice. Oh, he's got stand firm. Turn 7. We've got one skink left on the field. It's been a pretty brutal game, honestly. Not for him, obviously. Couple KOs. I think ultimately, even though it didn't seem like it, the thrown rock at the start was hugely impactful. Right. Is he not going to protect this guy? I guess he's going to move something down here, but I thought you'd want to have done that already. But maybe not. Gonna one die splits him? No. Gonna double GFI blitz this guy? Yep. I think we have to whiz him this turn. Okay, we got it free. That is nice. Question is, what now? I guess we have to just effectively hope that we can stop him from scoring. That doesn't help us at all. That works for me. Well, he might still score here, but... we tried. I think we've made it tricky, at least. I imagine he'll dodge off and blitz with this guy. I imagine. This guy's technically in range, so he could dodge off, blitz him, hope the ball scats somewhere good. This guy comes, picks it up and throws it to this guy in the end zone. Is there anything better than that? No, I don't think there is. Oh, well hang on. Get one dice here. Is this guy coming in for some kind of... I don't know what he's trying here. Okay, he's freed up this guy. Maybe he's not trying there. Wow. I hate piling on. Can this guy reach? Oh, he can. Okay, I see, I see. Yep. So he needed that. Well, he needed a huge amount of luck for that to work, and he did get it, so fair enough. We are indeed going to lose this, but you know what? I stand by. I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I think you know, I mean, he's played all right and everything, but I think honestly, we got screwed over early, and hence this. It definitely could have gone the other way around. So. Tis what it is. I'm not going to try and one turn against this as... well, we've got 2 rerolls. Thing is, we're going to have to use a mummy. And I have way too few players. We'll just try and do a source throw. I guess we'll put these guys up here just in case. We should have one of them back as a ball picker-upper. No riot. Oh, the ball landed in an inconvenient place, didn't it? Not being the best, if we're being honest. I should probably foul his mummy, shouldn't I? Just a stun, so we at least broke armor, so I don't have to feel bad about not putting all my players in there. Now if we can roll 2 6s in a row, we can maybe get a SPP here. No, we're just not doing any damage to this team, and they're doing all the damage to us. I mean, armor value 9 is great, but it does break eventually, and it's broken maybe even more than it should have done. I don't know. It's tricky. When there's piling on involved, I'm sure that increases the odds quite a lot. Rough game, though. You know, it shows the value of Mighty Blow piling on, right? every time I come up against it, I mean, and this is, you know, I mean, maybe it sounds whiny, I don't know, but I'm not trying to be whiny here. But if it sounds like I am, I mean, fair enough. But every time I come up against it, it makes me realize why I'm looking forward to it going away. And it makes me not want to play the current, like, rules, because I know that things are better under the new rules, you know? We would need this guy to be here. No touchback? Nope. And this one. And we're done. It's why I have so little trust in in non-block 2-dice blocks. But yeah, you know, I think the other thing is you have to remember that this isn't representative of every game you play, but it is sad every time you come up against it. I love the 13 on the crest here. So our plan here, and it's not a good one, is to just try and get the ball and hide at the back, and then skink our way to an unlikely goal. That is ultimately the plan. It's going to involve a lot of 3+s at some point. Chained him there. I'm not sure if that's was an intentional chain for some purpose. Doesn't get him an extra hit as far as I can tell. But in fairness, I wasn't watching all that hard. So yeah, I assume he's going to send some ghouls around at some point. So we should probably go pick up this ball and make a little cage at the back. We're not going to do any blitzing up here. All our blitzers are going to be this guy. Well, I might do it this turn. But after this turn, this guy will be blitzing ghouls. Is the plan. Goes to the 1 dice, gets the 1 dice. Let's go grab this ball if we can. Very nice. Just a stun. Oh, that's nice. Can't seem to hurt these ghouls, which is a problem, obviously. Did we get a KO on one of them? Or did we just stun him? I think we just stunned him with the stabs. I think arguably is their arm value 7 a little unlucky considering we stabbed him 4 or 5 times, but I mean that's kind of the story of the game, like we've done no counter attrition, so KOs both came back, I guess. Wizard didn't work. If the wizard had worked, this would be actually quite interesting. I mean, it did work, but it, you know, obviously he managed to finagle the ball out. I mean, he gave himself the best chance he could. It's just he had to roll a lot to make that happen, right? And the scatter had to work out. He had to. So, you know, it's not that he did that in a bad way. He played it like well to give himself the chance at it. Did we armor break the guy with the ball with the wizard? Because I think that was another case of not armor breaking a ghoul as well. Which is obviously a bit sad. I assume we're going to see a blitz down here on, like, this guy or something. With this guy. That would be my guess. Oh, he's going after this guy. I mean, if he doesn't roll a power, that's a free stat. Okay, he rolled a power. I mean, if he doesn't armor break, it's still a free stab. Ugh. Sad times. Yeah, the pylon just being totally free real estate is a disgusting thing about that. It's done. Very nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can hit us with 2 dice. With 2 GFIs. So probably go for that. This is a classic basher. I guess he's a maybe he's a heavy bash coach or something, but this is classic bashing, like going for stuff up here before worrying about anything that's going on down here. I feel like you see that a lot with people that like to play the kill them off the field rather than anything else tactics, because you're more interested in attrition than you are on, oh look, I've got a chance on, you know, like if something goes wrong up here, obviously, then suddenly we can move around and get into a good position. That's nice for us. The positive of the fact that he took Mighty Blow over Tackle. Hey, look at that. Very exciting. So I think we're going to do a blitz stab on this guy here. It's essentially a free move, so... Whoops. So we do that first because there's no danger. Hey, look at that. Then we'll come over to... It's going to be a little hard to defend this, I think. Very nice. Okay. I mean, considering the situation we're in, it's not going horrifically yet. But there is plenty of time. Gets KO, unfortunately. Pity we could have done with him piling on. Just, you know, because it's... puts him on the floor. Not really a big deal in some ways, because he has jump up, I suppose. Could probably, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he's got chances at 2 dices. I mean, you can't say that piling on hasn't been good value, because it has. But obviously, against the skinks, the attacker would have been doing some work here. Guess we need to actually move up the field if we... I mean, attempt to move up the field. Obviously the likelihood is that we'll fail a dodge somewhere along the route here, and it'll be game over, but we're sort of keeping it a game as long as we can, and giving ourselves a chance. Did he just KO another... no, he just stunned somebody? I don't see a stun. It felt like somebody else went out over here. Is 8 KO? Is it 8 to 10 is KO? So I think he KO'd us there. That didn't pay off. He might get surfed, but it would mean using his blitz over here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he can get us again. I mean, he's been able to get us this whole time, but with GFIs. When will the 1 in 9 fail? We've got 3 turns, so we can get up the field, technically. Obviously, he's going to centralize his team now. He's got rid of enough of our Saurus that he can pull everybody across the field here. We could have removed a couple more ghouls with this guy. I might feel a lot more confident about this, because they're his best chance of... Them and the whites, obviously, are best chance of stopping us. I guess if he can get rid of one of these skanks, that does put us at pretty much a doomed situation, because we have nobody to make a... to get a pile on. Probably should. No armor break is great though, because now that's one less guy in the way. I still think it was probably the right decision to pile on, but... Oh, the power of doom. Yeah. Gotta follow that. This one is tricky. So we could get up to, like, here. Make a little L cage here. Oh, a little L cage doesn't really help. Oh, this guy is stand firm, I just realized it. Okay, well, that's not great. Yeah, the stand firm. Should have seen that. I saw he didn't have guard. I forgot about stand firm. So we're just going to push him and then come over here. So now he's obviously got an easy in at the ball, but yeah, maybe that's for the best. I don't think it is, but well, you know, it was always going to be hard to defend it, right? We just got so few skanks. There was no sort of iteration of this cage that really helps us out. Maybe we could have done this guy dodges over here, stabs here, and then we're able to set up a sideline cage here. I'm not sure. I've been trying to get rid of this guy the whole game because of this. But no permanent luck. I think we've armor broken him 3 times, but he is a zombie, so can't blame him for never dying. Do we lose the Agi Skank here as well, just for the kicker? I think if the Agi Skank gets like some kind of problematic injury, we might give up on the team. And the reason I say that is 2 permanents here. Our 1 like star player gone. I don't think any of the other injuries were that bad, but I may be misremembering. But those are obviously the worst ones. Reroll, insta reroll. Which is... it's still technically on. I guess we have to stab here. I really would prefer to stab here, but if we stab here, we can maybe get our skinks out over to here. I mean, there's a chance at least. Can't get away from old Tackly, but... does he move this guy over? He does, yeah. I think that's the right thing to do. Makes both of those, so does that change our plan? I think we still want to come out to over here. So this guy has to go first. This is gonna fail pretty quickly, but we gotta try it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need to get him to here. 2 in front of the Saurus. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can get him there. And then this guy could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could go up here. So it is technically possible. Where would this guy want to go? I guess here. Gotta put in the loner reroll. Does that make it better to go this way? I think so. Okay, he would go up there. Rats. That, as they say, is the old GG's. But you know what? I mean, we gave ourselves a chance. We could just avoid... Like, if we'd got the 2+ there, we'd have been in range, and we needed some 3+ with a reroll, and then a 2+ to go tag this guy. Really stood a chance at that point. Because we still would have had 1 reroll in tow, and just 2 GFIs to make. And I don't think he's getting to us, so I really think we were a couple of dice rolls there from tying the game up. But we didn't get it. But it's... I don't know if it's fair to say we've not been super lucky this game, but I'm going to say it. We've not been super lucky this game, so... We've had some things that have been lucky with like not getting knocked over and such. But I don't think it's been that much. I think this is sort of testament to that not fully being the case. Our foul, obviously, we got sent off for. His foul, he didn't get sent off for. You know, there's been a lot of factors. I literally can't see any way to get us in here. If we could find a way to chain push this guy 1 square, yes. But that's it, and we don't have that. He'd have to come stand somebody next to him. But I honestly think I'm happy with how I played that second half. I don't know if I was happy with how I played the first half, but I also don't think there was too much to sort of consider doing differently. So in that sense, I'm as happy as I could be. Is he going to come fouling with this guy? I bet. Oh, he's still going for... I bet he'll foul him and then he'll try and throw it down there next turn. I betcha. Nope. Okay. He's 1 square away from giving us an outside chance. Yeah, but... and also, this guy is 2 squares away. If he had just been a little closer, he still had a chance. Let's try and stab this guy. Nothing. Is he going to go for the foul before the score, is the question. I mean, he's pretty much killed the team, so there's no real... I don't think he's going to be super worried about facing this team again. But you need a few lucky games to, you know, mount an offense, right? Like he's got 9-4-0. Even like super good players need a bit of luck to get a record like that. I guess he's 10-4-0 now. You need games like this. You need to have that thing, because obviously, had we have had that little bit of luck, we'd have maybe got a tie out of him here. Or maybe our Crocs would have been involved. Sad times for the Crocs. So now I guess we do have to assess if we keep the team going or not. The movement isn't necessarily even the end of the world, I suppose. Surprised he's going for that. I guess, you know, there's a chance he could get a couple SVP on this guy. I thought he might go for... Is he not going to try and go for the score? I suppose he can still blitz and then just make this a 2 dice. Yeah, he really wants to hit this guy rather than go... But then he's like, yeah, but I shouldn't rely on the dodge to score. So he's doing the more sensible play. He wants to hit this guy out of I don't know why, really. Just because he's an Agi 4 skank. What? Is he... Oh, he's going to pass to this guy, I guess. No blue screen of death, so it looks like he's going to score. Yeah, he scores because he hasn't... Oh! Oh, he just doesn't injure himself, that's why. Gonna say, there'd be a screen if he injured himself. So yeah, I'm pleased with the shot we gave that, honestly, all told. It was a bit of a miserable game, wasn't it? But, I mean, from our perspective, it was a miserable game. From his perspective, great game. Crocs gets... I mean, that kind of makes you want to play on, right, as well, because gives a chance for the Crocs to level up there. Maybe we get him stand firm or something, and then he just becomes a rock in the middle of our team and movement doesn't matter. Wow, we got 0 SPP out of that game. Oof. 8 armor breaks to 12 armor breaks. I mean, we did well for armor breaks considering, by the looks of it. Because he was 2-to-1 blocking. I suppose really what it comes down to is what happened with the armor breaks. We did get more armor breaks out of our blocks, which makes sense with 9 versus 8. But he got more effective injuries and KOs, which I suppose partially is down to the piling on, right? And the Mighty Blow. Which we never got to use our Mighty Blow, unfortunately. Could have been a different game. Don't underestimate how much a Strength 5 guard in the middle of all of that would have completely shifted the momentum, but... Obviously next game we're going to be a little bit light on everything. But movement isn't the worst. I mean, you'd rather have an Agi bust, but I don't know if you can Agi bust once you're down on to 1, or if you... I don't know what happens with that. But technically movement's probably the best one to lose, and it's not nearly as bad as most other injuries. 2-1-2, obviously not a good record, but, you know, it was a rough game, right? I mean, I knew when I saw the team values going in that it was going to be a tough one, so it certainly proved to be that. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to head on out, just playing the one game today. Have a good rest of your evening. I will try and pretend the game didn't happen. That's always the strategy to have. And just go into the next one as fresh as you can without Saurus and the Crocs. But yeah, have a good evening. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.